Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's me Qari Faisal Shafiq and you are watching Join Online Quran YouTube channel. Yes listeners, in the previous lectures, Alhamdulillah, we discussed some basic letters of the Holy Quran. I hope you are practicing all these letters, and today we are going to start next basic letter of the Holy Quran, which is letter number 10. So let's start with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Okay listeners, so you can see in this page, Alhamdulillah, we completed first 9 basic letters of the Holy Quran, and today we are going to start this next letter number 10, which is Ra. Okay, one thing you have to remember, we just read one bold letter yet from these 29 letters. There are 7 bold letters which we read all the time with bold sound, and we just read one letter, Kha, bold letter, and 6 letters are remaining. And today we are going to start this next letter, which is Ra. This Ra is a semi-bold letter. Sometime we read this letter with bold sound and sometimes we read with light sound. And inshallah, in next coming tajweed lectures we will discuss about this letter Ra, some basic tajweed rules, when we can read this letter with bold sound and when we can read this letter with light sound. There are some detailed conditions inshallah we will discuss in tajweed lectures, and today just we are going to discuss short details about this letter Ra. So let's start. Okay listeners, so you can see in this picture this letter is Ra. So first of all we will discuss how to read this letter. You can read this letter as Ra. You can practice this letter with bold sound like Ra, like that. Okay, in this letter practice you have to remember one thing. When you will read this letter Ra, you will practice with repeating sound in the beginning of this letter like Ra, Ra, Ra. This vibrating sound is must in this letter practice. You have to read this letter with this vibrating sound like Ra, Ra, like that. Okay listeners, so now we are going to discuss the point of pronunciation of this letter Ra. So the point of pronunciation of this letter is by touching tip of the tongue with the gums of upper front 4 teeth. So you can see in this picture is showing the point of pronunciation of this letter. So this part is a front part of your tongue, which is tip of your tongue. When you will touch this tip of your tongue with your upper front 4 teeth, so then you can read this letter according to the point of pronunciation of this letter Ra. Okay listeners, I hope you learned something new today. If you want to get next coming lectures, then must subscribe our YouTube channel to get new knowledge about the Holy Quran. Take your good care. We'll see you in the next coming lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.